I'm Dave Garrettson. We have Beechwood Orchards. It's a family-run operation. My grandfather bought the farm over 100 years ago. We're still here, and I have granddaughters that hopefully will be the fifth generation. We're about 2 miles north of Biglerville on Route 34, between Gettysburg and Carlisle. It's about 190 acres total in the farms, but we own several woodlots. We're probably close to 100 in open land, farmland, about 75 in fruit. I guess we start with strawberries. We have asparagus. We raise red raspberries, black raspberries, blackberries, golden raspberries, blueberries. We have probably 20 different kinds of plums, maybe 30 or 40 different kinds of peaches, white and yellow peaches, white and yellow nectarines. A lot, maybe 15 different varieties of apricots, about 50 different varieties of apples. My daughter does a lot of vegetables, mostly heirloom tomatoes and some specialty herbs and garlic and things like that. We aren't straight vegetable growers, but we raise a fair amount of specialty vegetables. We do 5 or 6 farmers markets in Philadelphia. We do some in the Leesburg area. We just picked up one in Washington. I do a real good market in eastern Pennsylvania. Most of them are 2.5 hours away. Yeah, the Buy Fresh, Buy Local campaign, we just kind of fell into that. It came, our timing was about perfect. It was really coming on strong when we were coming in. The customers are very loyal to us. They want to know about your farm. They want to know how you do things. They're very interested, and I've got a lot of great customers that I think the world of, and I think they think a little bit of me too. And we developed a good relationship with most of our customers at most of the markets. We still wholesale some to farm markets and individuals, things like that, but seem to be getting further away from that a little bit, and we do sell some fruit to the processors. I like the customers. I enjoy interacting with my customers and the compliments you get. It's just kind of hard to imagine, that the people. I've raised fruit my whole life, and I just never got the compliments that I do now. About, I don't know, the people just really like our fruit, and we've established a clientele, and they've become loyal to us. And I understand my dad. My dad, I didn't. I guess there was a time I didn't understand, but he just loved to watch stuff grow. And I guess as I get a little bit older, he used to get so excited in the spring when everything came out. I mean, he was 86 years old and was still on a tractor, and you could just tell in the springtime he just would get so excited. And now I understand. At the time I didn't understand it, but I've gotten it. I really like to watch the stuff grow. The greatest threat to our business right now, I'm really concerned about labor, the immigration issues and things. I mean, we've got great help, and they're fantastic, and I don't know how we would do without them. We tell them that the reason we do as well as we do is because they care about how they harvest our fruit, and they make us look good, and I can't stress that enough. Our help makes us look good. They're just fantastic. They care. I couldn't even start to run this farm without them. And we've been fortunate. I say I will take the hailstorms that we've had the last 2 years, but I mean, it's done a little bit of damage. You can look at our fruit now, and you can see some small marks. And again, the market and the people that we deal with, the customers, that they know our fruit, and that doesn't bother them. But on the wholesale level, nobody wants to buy a marked piece of fruit and have to resell it. They don't want to buy a problem. So, but yeah, we've had some hailstorms come through. This year we had frost rings that are going to damage the apple crop. It's going to take a lot of the apples and make them unmarketable. It'll be more cosmetic. The apple just sort of stops growing in one corner. 90% of the apple will be fine, but we're probably going to have to lose those apples or not take them to market. I do have crop insurance. I carry crop insurance, and I think I will carry it the rest of my life. There's been years that it's really come in handy, and it's actually saved our operation and allowed us to continue on. Our growth has been, each year we've grown and grown. My son and my daughter came with me. I guess my son 5 years ago, and my daughter came the following year, and we've grown each year and been able to hire more people and pick up more business, and the crop insurance has come in handy quite a few years. The crop insurance has allowed us to continue to upgrade our business and make advancements, buy some new equipment and do things that we wouldn't have been able to do without getting a loan in the years that we did have, a claim, and it's been good. Each year we keep upgrading equipment. I'd always work cash flow, and I'd run, older equipment and stuff. We're trying to upgrade and get things better and make life easier and be more efficient is the biggest thing. Efficiency. We built a new building. We built some storages. We need to build a bigger storage. It's the old story. You'd never build big enough. And crop insurance covers hail. It's we have the quality option that anything that doesn't grade USDA #1. I mean, it's been pretty good for us. We do try to put out a good piece of fruit when we wholesale or retail. So, I mean, it's the kind of fruit that we want to have, and if we can't get it, the crop insurance helps. 1 year pays for 9 or 10 years. I mean, yes, it hurts sometimes writing that check when you get nothing. That hurts you to just write a check, but I can't afford not to ever have it. As far as I'm concerned, I'm years and years and years, I'm 15, 20 years ahead, and to me, a lot of the times I didn't really suffer. I mean, out there, the quality was off, but it didn't hurt us per se. It wasn't like we dropped a huge amount of fruit or anything. It was just a bonus payment that allowed us to upgrade. It was sort of, to me, free money. Talk to other people that have used the program and see who they like, see who they're comfortable with. I think that's a smart move. There's a lot of people that sell crop insurance, and you get different service from different ones. But talk to people that have used the program and see who they're happy with. The other thing you want to do with crop insurance is it is like any other insurance that you have to read the fine print and talk to your agent and make sure you understand all the conditions and then follow through with these. As farmers, we tend to sometimes just expect things to be the way we want them to be, but you have to, if you cancel, you have to do it in writing. You can't do it over the phone. They tell you that right away. You've got to do it in a business-like manner, as opposed to the way some farmers do things, and myself included. I'm kind of bad about that too. The spoken word or the verbal agreement, that's fine, but it doesn't always work in business the way we run things these days. I look for my son and daughter both to take over the farm. I'm not that old. I think I'm in good health, but anything can happen to anybody at any time, and I do want to get things finalized. We did incorporate 2 years ago, I guess, which was the first step, and we've got to start working on that line to them possibly buying some of the farm and taking over. And but yeah, I'd like to see the farm. Well, no, I wouldn't like to. I want to see the farm continue on to the next generation and following generations. I don't know. It's as I've gotten older, I understand more of my grandfather and my father, and how they thought. There was a time I maybe didn't think that way, and but age has really changed me, and I think there's a lot to be proud of here, and I want to work hard, and I want to continue on, and I think we've laid the groundwork for a good business. We've come a long way in a few years, and I think we can continue on for generations. I think we can be here another 100 years from now.